Welcome to LP Outdoors, the channel with everything the outdoor world has to offer.
Cool.
Who's staring at me?
It's looking right at her.
My very first Laker. I love them because they look like the best eating fish out there. Yeah.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss any of these great adventures. It's going to be an epic fall. Alright guys, as you've seen, I got those squirrels. I thought I'd try something a little different with it. I've been excited to try this. Plus, I'm going to try making dumplings for the first time. I won't make the dumplings till tomorrow. I'm going to let this baby slow cook for at least 24 hours. It's going to be excellent. As hard as it is to not eat right away, because I know by dinner time I'm going to want to dip into this, but I'm going to wait. But I'll show you right now what I did. I boiled up the squirrel for about an hour. I let it boil and just parboil basically so that I can rip the meat off of the bones because I had it all quartered out. And then I just throw it in the slow cooker, the meat, and now I'm going to dump stuff in to go with it and ready to go. Alright guys, as you can see, there's the squirrel meat. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, squirrel meat to me is probably the closest thing you can get to chicken. So, and that's not a joke. I know they say everything tastes like chicken, but seriously, squirrel, definitely the chicken of the forest. So that's it though, guys. I boiled it up, like I said. Just I mean, it's cooked enough now where I could eat it if I wanted to, but I boiled it up enough to rip off the bones. I shredded it off and threw it in the slow cooker. Now I'm gonna dump in the veggies and some bouillon and let her cook. Alright, I'm going to throw in some sliced carrots, whole kernel corn, and cut green beans. Guys, next I'm going to add 3 of these chicken bouillon cubes. I'm going to add 3 because this is a pretty big batch. 1 bouillon cube is supposed to be enough to make like 1 cup of, I believe it's 1 cup. Yeah, 1 cup of broth. So I'm going to add 3, so it's like 3 cups of broth. Alright, if you're curious what they look like, these are the little chicken bouillon cubes. It'll turn it into broth. Now next up, I'm going to be using my friend's ingredients. This is Far Out Foods. If you guys haven't checked them out already, go to faroutfoods.com. Make sure you check out their website because these guys, I'll tell you what, they have some really, really awesome seasonings. They've got a crazy mix of stuff. So this here is obviously RGP, which is Ray's Premium Garlic Pepper Seasoning. I like garlic pepper in with my chicken soup basically, so we're going to mix this in with the squirrel soup. Alright, as you can see, I added just enough liquid where everything's covered. Those bouillon cubes will dissolve and turn that into a broth, so we'll have a nice chicken broth in there with all that meat, and this will be delicious. Just look at all that delicious squirrel. Bone free too. Like I said, I spent the time picking it off the bones. I'm telling you, this will taste just like chicken. This is going to be a great chicken soup right here. Alright, now I'm going to try and make easy Bisquick dumplings. Somebody said I should try for my soup. Soup is all done, so I'm going to throw the dumplings together. It's 2 1/4 cups of Bisquick, and that's 2/3 cup of milk. And don't mind me, as you know, redneck, I'm working on a Euro mount, but look at that. That instantly fogged up. Oh my god, it's so good though. Look at that, baby. Yeah, buddy. Let's make some dumplings. Alright, after I mix the Bisquick and the milk together, that's what it looks like. You let it set for a few minutes, I guess. It's got something that needs to set up, so you just let it set for a few minutes after you do that. Now, it says to use a rounded spoon, so I'm going to use a spoon. I'm going to dip out little clumps of it, drop it in there. You know, I've got the slow cooker on high right now, which is what it called for, so that way it's nice and hot. It's been on high for 10-15 minutes just to help get it hot, but yeah, I'll start scooping these in there, and we should have dumplings in, I don't know, probably a half hour. I'm going to let it go for about a half hour to an hour. The only way you can tell if dumplings are done, take a toothpick and just check them. If you stick the toothpick in, pull it out, and it comes out clean, just like a biscuit, then you know it's done inside. So yeah, let's get at it. Alright, take little clumps and just plop it in like that. And they should turn into dumplings. Well, once I get these in, I'm going to shut the lid on it. I'll just let it sit for or let it cook on high for another, like I said, a half hour to an hour. I'll just check on it in a half an hour, and we'll see in a half hour if these babies are done. And if they're not, I'll let it go longer. As you can see here, folks, that single batch was enough to fill the slow cooker, so that's all I would make up if you're just doing a single batch. All right, we'll see what it looks like in a half hour. All right, got our toothpick here, guys. Oh yeah, she's cooking nice. Just kind of stick it through. It's coming out pretty dang clean. I'd say these babies are done. Normally, if it's not cooked, just like a biscuit, if you stick a toothpick through it and pull it back out, it's going to come out with dough stuck on it. So, yeah, we're good here, guys. That was a half hour with the dumplings. Darn right. There you have it. Beautiful bowl of squirrel soup with dumplings. Heck yeah, don't get better than that. This season of LT Outdoors Trapping is brought to you by Bass Brothers Lures and Baits. They now have a website, so check it out so you can see what they got in stock. That is Bass Brothers Lure and Baits.com.
You gotta take that crap off your face. I want to see what Grandma got me.